guys, it's Jaime Mcfaden here, Master Trainer at Body Shred, and today I'm going to show you a 30-minute workout utilizing these awesome gliding discs and yoga mat. That's all you're going to need today, and we're going to go through a series of a 30-minute workout divided up into 5-minute segments. So it's going to be a 5-minute warm-up, 5 minutes of standing exercises, 5 minutes of floor exercises, then we'll repeat that circuit again and we'll finish off with a nice 5-minute cool down. So the gliders are really amazing because they utilize your body in a way that you wouldn't really be able to otherwise. So with the warm-up, we're going to just get used to using the gliders and being able to move around, and this is a very core-centric exercise. So these moves are going to help you to get better at your body shred. So when you're going and doing those shredders like dancing crab, rock and roll squats, when you've got a really strong, stable core, you're going to be able to really kick butt in those moves. So now I'll go through just some of the movements that we'll do and give you a sample of exactly how the class would go, and we'll have fun. All right, so grab your gliders. So with the warm-up, you want to make sure you have your toes on the center of the disc. You want your heels off the disc. So I'll show you here. See how my heels are off? You want to make sure they're off just in case for some reason you lose your balance and you need a break. Those are going to be your breaks. So for the warm-up, we're going to start by just getting used to it. So we'll go through the warm-up and we'll just get a nice glide going side to side. Good, so it's nice and slow. We're focusing here on all of our core muscles. So there's about 30 muscles in our core, side to side. If you want to use your arms, you can reach up. Oh, that's going to give you a nice stretch. So remember, we're doing this as a supplemental workout so that when we go back to body shred, you're going to be that much better. Keep going. Then we go into a forward slide and a back slide. Forward, back. So we'll do this and then we'll switch it up and we'll do the other side forward, other side back. Then we'll go into jumping jacks. So these ones you might want to start slow side to side because you're really going to have to hold on utilizing your inner thighs and smaller muscles to keep that balance. Good, so you'd hold it here, getting the heart rate lifted. Perfect. Now we'll lower down, slide out, slide it in, stand up. Good, lower down. Fabulous. Now with these exercises, you don't really need any other equipment. Once you get better, you can go ahead and add some of the 3 to 8 pound dumbbells you would use in body shred. But for now, for this, just to get you started, we're just going to do body weight. So our first standing exercise is going to be something that I call the lunge party. It's going to be a variation of different lunges. So we're going to really work and tone one leg at a time. So everybody take one disc, place it under your toe. Now just lunge to the side, sticking your booty back behind you, squeezing that leg forward. Now we're going to do a reverse lunge. Oh, get deep in there. Perfect. And a curtsy lunge. Now if you want to add some arms to make it a little more difficult, you can go ahead and reach your arms up for the side lunge. Good. You can go laterally. Oh, good. Perfect. And forward. So we'll do 12 repetitions of this before we move on to our next. Now our next is going to be a series of squats. So we'll get both discs this time. Go ahead and get your balance. Whew, I'm already feeling it. So you're going to just do a nice basic squat with your knees close together. Then you're going to open your legs, squat it out. Now we're going to go into a plie. So you're going to turn your feet out, plie squat. So you're going to bring them back in together. You'll see with the gliders, it's really going to work something we call intrinsic joint strength. So we're building inside of the muscles and inside of the tissue so that we can have a really nice, strong core. So we'll go through the series of squats. Then we go into our calves. We want to get a total body workout here, and that's exactly what we're going to do in just 30 minutes. So right here for our calves, you're going to reach up, breathe, hold it for a second. Good, then you're going to lower down. As you lower, stretch one foot forward. Reach it up, lift. Oh, stretch there. And the other side. Perfect, so we'll do 12 repetitions of that. Now we're going to take it down to the floor once we've finished our first 5-minute segment and we go into a bridge position. So you're going to take your yoga mat, make sure it's behind you. placing your heels on the center of the discs, lower down. Now lift your hips up into a bridge position. If you want to use your arms as well, press them into the mat so that you can get a little bit of tricep work in there and some back. Now as you lift up, good, take one foot forward, ooh, stretch that out, and now the other. If you're more advanced, do both at the same time. Stretch it out, bring it in. Woo! You will feel this in your hamstrings right away. Then from there, we're going to simply flip it over. Now we're going to amp up the heart rate just a bit, getting the core really engaged. You will feel this throughout your whole rectus abdominis tomorrow. So get into a high plank position. You're going to just go into a nice mountain climb here. So the gliders, as you'll see, it gives you a nice flow. So the flow is going to help us in body shred too with our transitions. Great. So we're going to do 12 on each side here. Then we're going to flip it over one more time. This time, you're just going to need one glider. Eventually, you may want to use two, but for this purpose, we're just going to use one. Place the glider under your right hand. You can be on your knees for this one to get started. You're going to do a push-up, so lowering your chest down to the floor. Now you're going to reach that glider to the right, lower down, and lift. Switch it over to the other side. Push up, reach, ooh, squeeze, and there we have it. So we'll do 12 repetitions on each side of that as well. Then we go into my favorite called the Frogger. You're going to place these right here for your feet. So once you've got a nice grip going under your feet, good. Keep them right there. Stretch out into that nice plank that we were in before. Now you're going to bring your feet and your knees towards your chest. Good, crouch down, and then think a little frog. Think of like a little tadpole just circling out. Bringing it in, and circle. Whew. So, if you need to, at any time, you can come down onto your forearms and get into a forearm plank. That's going to make this a little bit easier for you. Otherwise, keep it up. Go through that 12 repetitions right there. Then, we're going to get right back up and we're going to do our standing exercises again. So we'll go through all of those, flow right through, get onto the mat, go into our ground exercises, and then we'll finish off with a beautiful stretch. I love using these because they give me a nice little pull where maybe I wouldn't be able to get if I wasn't using the gliders. They're very safe, they're very effective, and they'll really help us in body shred. So let's just bring it down and we'll get into a nice child's pose. So you just want to go ahead and touch your toes together. Good. Put lower down, put your booty down, and just reach forward, glide, hold it here. Now take your right hand, slowly glide it to the back of the mat. Breathe. So our cool down is just going to be very relaxing. Lots of wonderful stretches. Things that we would normally do, but by using the gliders, we can get deeper. So, for example, another stretch that I find to be fabulous right here is, oh, we can practice doing the splits. I can't really do them all the way yet, but it's helping using the gliders. So, holding on to them, using them to really stretch through our body, reaching up, and just keeping everything very core-centric. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just want to say this has been a pleasure and I love working with you, so would love to make this happen. Thanks so much. Bye.